I have always been fascinated by dreams. When I was very little, I remember that sometimes I was eager to go to bed, to be able to enter in a realm of never-ending possibilities. And that attitude never changed. But recently, during my wanderings in the wonders of the web, I found something that caught my attention like never before. And is called... They say that there is not only a way to remember the dreams, but to control it. And if you practice the right techniques, it's possible to do any kind of things in your dreams. So, after researching, I found that the best way to start my adventures is to keep a dream journal. The technique is very simple. You grab a diary and during the night you wake up and write down any single thing that you have dreamed of. Doesn't matter if it's just scattered images. You write down everything. Everything. And just by doing this, your ability to remember your dreams should improve dramatically. So I took a diary and put it next to my bed. And the first night, nothing happened. I just slept without waking up. The second night, I woke up in the middle of the night and wrote down what I remembered. Then I decided to take things up a notch and I found some advanced techniques. The first one that I found is called Wake Back to Bed. You set an alarm in the middle of the night and after sleeping you wake up. Then for 15 minutes you do an activity that reminds your subconscious that you want to achieve a lucid dream. You can recite a mantra. You can read your own dream journal. Or you can just read some articles that talk about lucid dreaming. And as the technique says, you go back to bed hoping to lucid dream. So I put an alarm at 3 o'clock, woke up and did the mantra thing. Then I went back to bed. It was hard to fall asleep again, but eventually I fell asleep. It happened. I was having a lucid dream. I was walking in a city during the night and suddenly I have realized that I was dreaming. It was weird and it was amazing. Wow. And that little success gave me inspiration to continue to try. So I found another technique that consists in repeating a series of words in your mind while you try to fall asleep. I decided to say, I will have a lucid dream. But after trying for quite a while, it wasn't working because I was unable to fall asleep. So I decided to read something and try the same technique a few moments later. I tried again, but with a different twist this time. First, I relaxed my whole body, from the feet to the head. And then I repeated, I'm perfectly relaxed and I will have a lucid dream. And something strange happened. I saw a tunnel of light and I felt my body sinking into the bed. Lucky enough, I had read on the internet that these kind of things might occur, so I remained calm. And then it happened. I opened my eyes, but I wasn't in this reality anymore. I was lucid dreaming. Everything was distorted and weird. The things around me were moving by themselves. That morning, I woke up so excited about what happened during the night. So I kept researching. I read that in order to maximize the results, the most important thing is to be constant with the dream journal and write down every single dream every night. And believe me, it takes a lot of discipline. Because when you're tired and you wake up in the middle of the night, the last thing you want to do is to turn on the light and start writing something. So I looked myself into the mirror. So tell me, how much do you really want this? I will do whatever it takes. So for a few nights, I did it. I wrote down every single piece of dream. And in a matter of days, I was able to remember multiple dreams every night. And what I realized is that we dream multiple times every night, especially when you are about to wake up because the brain is more active. Then I decided to do something extreme. I combined all the three techniques at the same time. I took my journal and wrote on it, this night I will have a lucid dreams for 10 times to condition my subconscious as much as possible. Then while I was falling asleep I repeated, I will be conscious in my dream. Then I set up a clock for the wake back to back technique. I woke up in the middle of the night and repeated the mantra, I will have a lucid dream, and I went back to bed. Guys, it happened. I was lucid dreaming. I'm not kidding, it was didn't last for too long, but I was actually lucid dreaming for 1 minute or something like that. I was in a city, and everything was everything was I'm sorry, I'm still sleepy. Everything was distorted. The objects were moving by themselves. It's kind of hard to describe it. There was a guy over there, and I went to him and said, you know that you are in my mind. You are not real." And he looked at me like with no expression, and his face was constantly changing. It was weird, but it was amazing. And I tried to teleport, and it worked. I was able to actually teleport to another place. I even I even fly. I was able to fly in the air. Never felt something like that in my whole life. It's it's even hard to describe. It was amazing. It was really amazing. Wow. The possibilities seemed endless, and I couldn't wait to experience more in my next lucid dream.